Hi students, good evening all. Welcome to the class. So, how are you all? I feel that all of you are very much happy and healthy in your homes. So, we were talking about sets, right? So, we were talking about sets and we were also studying the different types of sets, the properties of sets and all. So now we can start our concept. Okay, so it is live now. All of you join very quickly so we can start the class. Okay, so now yesterday we have left our class, or we have finished our class with the concept of problem number 8. Okay, so yesterday we were solving the problem number 8 and now we can continue for the next concept. Now we can continue for our next concept and we can go for the problem number 9. We can go for problem number 9. Clear? So hi and everyone, hello to everyone. Quickly tell me, all of you, how are you all? So I think all of you are very fine and healthy, no problem. So we can go to our problem number 9. Okay, so we can go to our problem number 9. Today in this class I have some announcement, so I will do it at the end of the class. I will do it at the end of the class, and it is regarding the tomorrow's session, because tomorrow's session is going to be very important. Okay, so that's why I am going to discuss it. No problem, at the end of the session I will discuss it. Clear? Okay, so now see the problem. If anyone get the answer, if anyone have the answer for this, you can tell me, no problem. If anyone get the answer for this, you can tell me, no problem. Clear? Okay, now you just see this. Here they have given the set U. Here they have given the set U. Clear? What is set U? X such that x to the power of 5 minus 6x raised to 4 plus 11x cube minus 6x square equal to 0. And you have set A as x such that x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. And B set such that x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. What is A intersection B whole complement? What is A intersection B whole complement, they are asking. Okay, so now I think all of you know about solving x raised to 5, solving about x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 plus 11x cube minus 6x square. So this will be taught you in the 10th class only. So see my dear students, from 8th class each and every concept is important for IIT Mains and IIT Advance. Okay, from the 8th class only you have to know all the basics. So concepts will be of 11th and 12th class, no problem, but the basics of 8, 9, 10 are going to be very important for your IIT Mains and Advanced exam. Okay, no problem. So now see, I has to solve this and I has to get the values of x. So can anyone tell me what are the values of x? Quickly tell me, anyone, what are the values of x for this? If you have the answers, quickly you can tell me. Okay, so I will take x square common from this. If I take x square common from this, what will remain? So just see, I will take x square common from this, and x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 will be equal to 0. Okay students, so from this you see x equal to 0 will be the one of the solution. x equal to 0 will be the one of the solution in the set U. And you can just see x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 equal to 0. I think everyone knows this, how to simplify. You have to know how to simplify this. You have to use long division method. Long division method. Everyone knows, I think, what is long division method, or I has to explain the long division method. If all of you say long division method is known to everyone, then we can go for directly to the answer, because it takes little bit time. Okay, so for that reason I am asking, because here you have to check x equal to 1, it is going to be 0 or not. If it is 0, then you have to take x minus 1 and you have to divide it. So see, if I put x equal to 1, it will be 1 cube minus 6 plus 11 minus 6. Okay, so therefore it is going to be plus 12 minus 12, 0. That means x equal to 1 is one of the root. X equal to 1 is one of the root. So that means I can write it as x minus 1. Therefore I has to divide it with x minus 1. I has to divide it with x minus 1. Okay, this all you learn in 10th standard. This all you learn in 10th standard. Clear? So that you have to know. If you don't know, now you just go through it. So I will take x square. X minus 1 into x square is what? X cube minus x square. You just see, I will take x square into x will be x cube minus x square. So minus this, minus here it will be plus. So minus 6x square plus x square will be 5x square. And this is plus 11x. Okay, so now again you can simplify it with plus 5x. You can take plus 5x, so it will be 5x square, and here it will be 5x minus 1 is minus 5x. So subtract it, you are going to get, you can take minus plus 5x square minus 5x square will, sorry, this will be minus 5x square. Okay, so this will be minus 5x square. So be careful, because here you are going to get minus 5x square. Clear? Minus 6x square plus x square will be minus 5x square plus 11x. So you take minus 5x. So that will be minus 5x square. Minus into minus will be plus 5x. So you subtract this. These two terms will get cancelled. You subtract this. You are going to get 6x. You have minus 6. You take here. Here you can take now plus 6. So if I take plus 6, it will be 6x and it will be minus 6. Okay, you subtract it, both will get cancelled. That means x minus 1 into x square minus 5x plus 6 will be your solution for x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, so therefore you can just see x minus 1 and this will be x minus 2 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So therefore x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3, and already here you have x equal to 0. All these 4 elements are going to be the roots for your x to the power of 5 minus 6x to the power 4 plus 11x cube minus 6x square equal to 0. So my dear students, this all long division methods has to be perfect for you. It should be on your fingertips, then only you can do something, because these things we have to go through fast, then only we can solve the problems. Okay, so that's why be perfect with long division method and all. So now you just see, you got x square, x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3. This is the set U. This is the set U. Okay, now I will go for set A, that is x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So that already we have solved. So therefore set A will be equal to 1, 2, 2 comma 3. Set A will be equal to 2 comma 3. That we have already simplified. You can just see See here, we already simplified this. We got x minus 2, x minus 3. So you can write set of 2 comma 3. Set of 2 comma 3. This is set A. You will go for set B, x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So you can write it as x minus 2 into x minus 1. So therefore, B will be equal to 2 comma 1. B will be equal to 2 comma 1. Clear? So now we can go for our problems, that is, sorry, our next step. You just see the next step, that is of solving A intersection B complement. A intersection B complement. Okay. So this all steps I will remove before I go for the next thing. So you can see that it is very, very important concept. Okay. So now we can just go for it. That is A intersection B. That is A intersection B will give you a singleton set 2. First you solve A intersection B. A intersection B will give you singleton set 2. Then what is A intersection B complement? That is U minus singleton set 2. Set U minus singleton set 2. If you have any doubts, you go to the previous class. I have explained about the complement of set. You can watch that video and you can understand it. So now U minus singleton set 2 will be what? U is 0, 1, 2, 3. So you remove 2 from that, it will be 0, 1, 3. It will be 0, 1, 3. So this is A intersection B complement. This is A intersection B complement. That is 0, 1, 3. So what they have asked? They have asked A intersection B complement. Therefore, 0, 1, 3 is your answer. 0, 1, 3 is your answer. Clear? So quickly tell me, anyone, do you want trick for this? I will explain a very beautiful trick for this. If you want a trick, I will explain very beautiful trick for this. Do anyone want trick for this? Please tell me. Raise your hands. You can show your hands if you want the tricks. Raise your hands and tell me. Raise your hands and tell me. So you can raise your hands and you can tell me if you want a trick. Okay. So see students, here we have 3 sets. Here we have 3 sets and we have 4 options. Here we have 3 sets and we have 4 options, right? So what we have to do, first you just check what they have asked. They have asked A intersection B complement. What they have asked? A intersection B complement, right? So now you can just check that. What is A intersection B complement? U minus A intersection B. This is the formula for A intersection B complement, right? So see, my dear students, this is what we have solved with the concept. Now what all things we have solved is with the concepts. But what you can do, you see here, what is the largest set? 0, 1, 2, 3. Because in this set, A set is present, in this set B is present, in this set C is present, right? Because all ABC, see here, all ABC are this option A is subset of D, option B is subset of D, option C is subset of D. Okay. So now you just verify with D. How to verify? You just check. You put 0. You put 0 in U. 0 in U. And check. If I put 0 in U, it satisfies, right? 0 into, in the place of X, you put 0. Okay. In the place of X, you put 0. What will happen? X to the power of 5 minus 6x to the power of 4 plus 11x cube minus 6x square. It will become 0. Okay. That means 0 satisfies. Okay. That means B is deleted A is deleted. If 0 satisfies, it has to be in U, right? It has to be in U. See here. What is the meaning of U minus A intersection B? What is the meaning of U minus A intersection B? The element must be in U but not in A intersection B. The element must be in U but not in A intersection B. So if I verify that, you can see 0 satisfies, so 0 is not present in B, 0 is not present in A. So therefore it will get cancelled. Check 1, 1 will satisfy. Check 2, 2 will also satisfy. Check 3, 3 will also satisfy. That means option D is set U. Option D is set U. Okay, this is called trial and error method. This is called trial and error method. So now option D becomes U. Very quickly you can solve A set by factorizing. Very quickly you can solve B set. Okay, here only the tough is solving U. Only the tough is solving U. Okay, so from that you can just put and check the terms. You will get 0. So set D is going to be U. Therefore you just factorize this. You just factorize this. You can get answer very easily. Like that also you can go and simplify this problem. But that things sometime go wrong. That's why trial and error method we have to use in the very rare case. Trial and error method we have to use in the very rare case. So if you know the concept, you go through the concept. Going through the concept is very important. Okay. So sometimes trial and error method will go wrong. That's why I will remove all these things. You just go through the concept and you solve it. That is very good. So here the option C will be your answer. Clear? Okay. So now let us go for the next concept, that is law of algebra of two sets. Law of algebra of two sets. Okay. So what your first law tells? You just see what your first law tells. That is idempotent law. What your idempotent law tells? A union A. A union A is equal to A. A intersection A is equal to A. You can just take one example and you can simplify it, no problem. See, always if you take A as 1, 2, if you make A union A, you will get again 1, 2 only. This is called idempotent law. Next you take A equal to again 1, 2. You make A intersection A. If I make A intersection A with itself, again it will be 1, 2. This is also called idempotent. Law. Okay. Next you just see identity law. So before you go for identity law, you must understand some very important thing. Identity means I have some set here. I have operation U, and if I fill this box with some set, I should get the same set. Okay, this is the U. I have set A. If I make union with this box, I must get the same set. That is called idempotent law. Okay, clear? So here A union, this set becomes A. That is nothing but empty. I can write it as empty. So if I write A union with empty set, I will get again A. For example, you have here A, you take union with empty set. So that's why it again becomes 1, 2. Clear? So that means here empty set is called identity. set, identity set for union, identity set for union. Okay, so Sneha is telling that, sir, we did not learn it in class. So see, so many of concepts which I am teaching now, we not learn in our regular classes. We not learn in our regular classes. The notes which I am making is of one of the beautiful publication, Aryanth publication textbook. So already I have taken notes from that and I am going to explain those notes. Okay. So from that I am collecting the very important essential things for JEE Mains and I am preparing notes and I am teaching. Okay. So that's why most of the things as you go through the classes, that things will be not taught you in the regular classes. In the regular classes we concentrate on board exam. But here what I am taking, it is purely made for only JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Okay. So for that reason, the things what I am teaching here, it will be very different from board exam. Okay. So please keep it in mind. Next. So next you see A intersection A complement. A intersection A complement. Okay, sorry. This is A intersection A is A idempotent. A union A is A idempotent. Now you just see A union empty set becomes A. A union empty set becomes A. Either you can verify with this set, you have A1, 2, you have empty set. If I make union of these two, empty set has no elements. So the elements from this set will be repeat here, that is 1, 2. That means A union empty is A. Therefore, empty is called identity set for union. Identity set for union. On the same way, you can see here A intersection U. U means universal set. U means universal set. Okay. So here A intersection universal set will give you A. For example, here only you can take I will take U as 1, 2, 3, 4. A is 1, 2. So now if I make A intersection U, what you are going to get? A is 1, 2. Intersection with U is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you can just see, if I make intersection, you will get A 1, 2. That is nothing but again A. That means here you please see the intersection and union, sorry, universal set. Okay, here this is intersection, this is universal set. That means universal set will become universal set will become identity set for intersection. Identity set for intersection. Are you getting my point? So here universal set, that is U, will be the identity set for intersection. Please remember, but the empty set will become identity set for union. Please remember this note, very important. Empty is for union, universal set is for intersection. Okay. Universal set intersection A, you can't get universal set. Please remember, if you get universal set intersection A equal to universal set, A is nothing but your universal set. A is going to be equal to universal set. Anyways, universal set intersection A, I can't get U. Suppose if I get universal set intersection A is equal to universal set, then A is nothing but my universal set. Clear? So please go through it. Okay. So now we can go for the next law, that is commutative law. Next one is commutative law. No problem, everyone can understand this. Very simple. A union B is going to be equal to B union A. There is no need to explain more. A union B is going to be equal to B union A. Next, A intersection B is going to be equal to B intersection A. You can just take some small examples like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you take 3, 4, 5, 6. You just check LHS and RHS. You will get the answer. No problem. Directly I will go for associative law. Directly I will go for associative law. That means associative law means A union B union C will be equal to A union C union B. Okay, I can write like this because it is associative. Otherwise, you can also write it as A union B union C. See this, A union B union C will be equal to A union B union C. That means associative law means, please see here, very important. Associative law means independency of the brackets. Independency of the brackets. That means it is called law of the independency of brackets. What all brackets you have here, you can put in between any terms like this. A union B union C equal to A union B union C. Otherwise, you can write it as A union C union B. These all terms are going to be same. That means law of associative means you got an independency of putting the brackets in between or for two sets anywhere. For two sets anywhere. That is called associative law. So for union and intersection, associative law is true. Associative law is true. You have to remember like this. Okay. For union and intersection, the associative law is true. Commutative law is again true for union and intersection. Please remember, associative law is true for union and intersection. Commutative law is true for union and intersection. Please remember this. So at this point, can I ask one question? Will you answer for it? Can I ask one question? Will you answer for it? I will see how many of you can answer for this. Question is, A symmetric B is equal to B symmetric A. True or false? A symmetric B equal to B symmetric A is true or false? Quickly tell me. A minus B, that means A difference B is equal to B difference A. True or false? Quickly tell me. If the answer is true, you put T. If the answer is false, you put F. Don't tell yes. If the answer is true, write T. If the answer is false, write false for the first question as well as for the second question. So for the first question, the symmetric difference is commutative. So this is true. Symmetric difference is commutative. It is true. What about the difference between two sets? What about difference between two sets? It is true or false? This is false. Very good. First one is true. Second one is false. Very good. So I taught this in yesterday's class. So who all attended my yesterday's class, they can answer it. Otherwise, they can't answer. Okay. Next, this is called distributive. So see here, you remember one note, very important. Union distributes over intersection and intersection distributes over union. You please remember this. That is the meaning of your fifth law. That is, A union B intersection C can be written as A union B intersection A union C. On the same way, A intersection B union C can be written as A intersection B union A intersection C. Here union distributes over intersection. Here intersection distributes over union. Clear? Here union distributes over intersection, intersection distributes over union, intersection distributes over union. Okay, so this is called the distributive law. Clear? Okay. So next, the sixth one is De Morgan's law. Next, the sixth one is De Morgan's law. So I think all of you know this De Morgan's laws. The first one is A union B whole dash will be A intersection B dash. Second one, A intersection whole dash will be equal to A intersection union B intersection. And the third one, A minus B union C will be equal to A minus B intersection A minus C. A minus B intersection A minus C. And the fourth one, A minus B union C will be equal to A minus B union A minus C. A minus B union A minus C. So please take A as 1, 2, 3, 4. B as 3, 4, 5, 6. Verify A and B. Verify A and B. Take set C equal to 6, 7, 8 and verify C and D. So this will be the homework. This will be the homework. Okay. So if you are interested, you can do the homework. If you are not interested, you may not do the homework. That all depends on your interest. Okay. So do homework regularly, then only you can do something. So A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. A minus B union C is equal to A minus B intersection A minus C. A minus B intersection C is A minus B union A minus C. Okay. So from this I think you can understand everything, no problem. So this is intersection, not union, this is intersection. Okay. So in the speed I have written wrong. While writing very speedily I have written it wrong, no problem. Please remember these things and try to do this homework. Yesterday's homework, how many of you have done? At least one person from your group has been done the yesterday's homework or not? Okay, it is all left to you. I can't go through checking of all those things. Okay, so now we can go for the 10th problem. So quickly solve the 10th problem and tell me the answer. Quickly solve the 10th problem and tell me the answer. I think all of you know. The answer for problem number 10. Quickly solve it and tell me the answer. I will tell the answer, no problem. I will solve it, no problem. But quickly, any one of you must give the right answer. Very simple question. Very simple question. Very simple question. See here what they are asking. They are asking A intersection. They are asking A intersection A union B whole complement. Apply De Morgan's law. A intersection A union B whole complement will become what? A complement intersection B complement. By applying your De Morgan's law, it becomes A complement intersection B complement. See this. It becomes empty intersection with B complement. Empty intersection with any set is empty. Okay. So therefore option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Most of you have given the wrong answer. No problem. You just see the explanation. You can understand it. A intersection with A union B whole complement. Apply De Morgan's law. What will happen? A complement intersection B complement. Because according to De Morgan's law, A union B whole complement is A complement intersection B complement. So you take that. See, you will get intersection both side. No problem. You can solve this two first. A intersection A complement is empty. Empty with any set, if you make an intersection, it will become empty only. Okay. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Very simple question. Next, you can go for question number 11. So, if anyone get the answer, quickly give in the comment box. Otherwise, I will solve it. See how easily I can solve this. What is A intersection B? What is A intersection B? What they are asking, if A and B are two non-empty sets, then A intersection B union A minus B. So see, my dear students, this is A intersection B. Okay, this is A intersection B. Now what is A minus B? Our A minus B is this particular area. This is A minus B, which is in A but not in B. And red area is A intersection B. Green area is A minus B. If I make union of this, what you are going to get? If I make union of this, I will get my set A. Okay. So the answer for this is going to be set A. Clear? Very good. This is the correct answer. That is option B. Option B is the right answer. Some of you have given the right answer. Very good, Sajjan. Sita also got the right answer. Very good. Om Shri, Vaibhav, Sanjeev. Option A is wrong. Option B is correct. That is set A. Option B is correct. That is set A. Clear? Okay. So if you know the Venn diagram, if you know the sets, if you know the concepts, you can very quickly solve it. No problem. Now we can go for cardinal number of a infinite set. Cardinal number of a finite and infinite set. Cardinal number of finite and infinite set. So my dear students, here cardinal number is the number of elements in the given set. The number of elements in the given set is called cardinal number. For example, cardinality of natural number set is what? Can anyone tell me? It is infinite. On the same way, if you take any set like integers, rationals, irrationals, we can say it as infinite. Okay. Set of prime numbers, infinite. Set of stars, infinite. That is called cardinal number. Okay. Now if I write A equal to 1, 2, 3, the cardinality of n of A is 3. That means the cardinality of set A is 3. Clear? So therefore we say 1, 2, 3. That means set A has 3 elements. Then we can say n of A has 3 elements. That means the 3 is the cardinality of set A. Clear? Okay. So now you can just see, I have taken one example for that. That is, the total number of distinct elements in a finite set A is called cardinal number. The number of a distinct elements in a finite set A is called cardinal number, and it is denoted by n of A. Okay. So now from this you can say n of A for the given set A equal to -3, -1, 8, 10 and 17 is n of A equal to 6. N of A is equal to, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 1 and this is 7. Okay, n of A is 6. We can calculate here also, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. Okay. So I have missed one number, that is 13. Clear? Minus 3, minus 1, 8, 10, 13 and 7. That will be n of A equal to 6. Clear? So here the cardinality of the set A is 6. And please remember, the cardinality means it is the distinct elements present in the finite set. Distinct elements present in the finite set is called your cardinality of a finite set. If it is infinite, it is called infinite set. Clear? Okay. My dear students, I don't know how you do this, but you have to do this. That's all. Very, very important. Very much big important concept. That is property of the cardinality of sets. Property of the cardinality of sets. Very, very important concept. So I don't know how you remember this. I don't know how you practice this. But these things has to be remembered if you really want to go for exams like JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, ACET, any competitive exams based on 11th and 12th standard. These things are going to be very, very important. You have nearly 9 properties, and minimum this at least 9. This minimum at least this 9 properties has to be remembered from everyone. So for this, do you know how you can do this? Please see here. How you can do this means, you just go through the example. A equal to, I will write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. B equal to, I will write 3, 4, 5, 6. C equal to, I will write 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I will write U set as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So take this as a problem. Take this as a problem. In each and every one, 1 to 9. In each and every 1 to 9. From 1 to 9, every 9 statements has to be verified. Has to be verified with problem 1. Like this, you can take second problem also. I will write second problem also. Set A equal to A, B, C. Set B equal to D, E, F. Set C equal to E, F, G. Now I'll write U as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. So now you have to verify for all these 9 statements with these 2 problems. But my dear students, these 2 problems is not enough. You yourself create the problems. You yourself create the problems and check LHS and RHS. Okay. So then only I think you can understand it. Okay. So therefore, I think if you go through all these problems, then nearly you can remember all the 9 statements. All the 9 statements you can remember. Clear? So sit for at least 1 hour. You sit for at least 1 hour. You just give 1 hour for these 9 statements. First you write them in one page. All 9 statements. Next, you take these 2 examples, try to simplify. Again, if you simplify these 2, go for the next third problem. You try to simplify. By the end of 1 hour, you must be perfect with all 9 statements. Clear? If you make perfect of all 9 statements, then it is going to be very, very important. Clear? You do how much possible. See, If you become perfect with one example, more than enough. If you're not perfect with one example, you go for the second example. If you still not perfect with the second example, you go for the third example. If you are perfect with the first example itself, no problem. Our task is over. Okay. If you are getting little bit tough to solve that, go for third one, go for fourth one, go for fifth one. Like that you have to practice. Okay. So I think before you come to the next class, this all 9 statements has to be practiced by you. All 9 statements has to be practiced by you. Okay. So otherwise it will be simply waste for me coming into the next class blindly without knowing these 9 statements. So please practice these 9 statements and come to the next class. Clear? Okay, so I think you can go through these 9 problems and you can do them. And now coming to the announcement, tomorrow I will take exam on YouTube class itself, on the live class itself. On the live class itself, I will take exam. Okay. So here what you have to do, I will give one question, take question number 1. I will give question. I will give 4 options and you have to write the option A. If option A is correct, you have to write option A and you put green. In your comment box, there will be one green symbol, so that you have to put here. If option B is correct, you have to take option B and you have to put green signal like this. You can go for question number 2, again A, B, C, D. So here for in front of these options, if C is correct, you have to write C and you have to put green symbol. This is the way of conducting the exam. Each question 1 minute. Each question 1 minute, not more than 1 minute. And about your syllabus, till now from class 1, I have taken part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Today is part 4. You go with all part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. Okay. So this part 4 has to be gone. That means you have to go through all this part 4. Yes, only JEE. Okay. I have done 4 videos. The same sets chapter. For this sets chapter, I have done 4 videos. I will share PDF copy of your syllabus. What we have done in these 4 videos, that is the syllabus. You read that. From that only I will ask the questions. From that only I will ask the questions. So from this sets chapter, I have gone through part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. I have done 4 videos. So each minute 1 question, each minute 1 question, and I will make minimum 30. Let us see what happens tomorrow. Okay. So we can take, see here, we can take 60 questions, but it will take 1 hour of time. It will be more than 1 hour. So that's why I will take only 30 or 20 questions. I will take only 30 or 20 questions. Okay. So as soon as you finish your exam, I will give the answer key in your WhatsApp groups. Okay. So there you can just verify it. And in the next class, I will solve all those questions. That means once if you go through that, you will have an idea. When I solve them, you will get a complete idea. Okay. So here, getting the correct answer is not important. Attempting them is important. Trying to get the right answer is important. It's not the exam, it is practice. Okay, it is going to be the practice. So that's why don't worry, you just try. Clear? So then what happens? You will start to practice one day, another day, next day and all. So tomorrow I will conduct the exam. for the next day I will explain those questions so that you will also feel very interesting in the next class. Okay, so this was the announcement, and let us end this class here. We shall meet tomorrow in the tomorrow's class. So my dear students, please be ready for the tomorrow's exam, and I will conduct it. Okay, thank you, bye, take care, be safe.